Welcome to today's story, a journey into courage, fear, and the giants we carry inside us. I'm glad you're here. Have you ever had a fear so big it felt alive? Lila had. For her, the giants didn't live in fairy tales. They lived inside her mind. And for years, they controlled everything. Until the day she discovered a truth that would change her life, and maybe yours too.
The giants in her mind. Lila lived in a small, quiet village surrounded by vast fields and rolling hills. It was a peaceful place, filled with the scent of fresh earth and the distant hum of a river winding through the land. Children played in the meadows. Elders sat on porches exchanging stories, and life moved at a gentle pace. But for Lila, peace was always just out of reach. Since she was a child, she had been haunted by an unusual fear: giants. These towering creatures, with their massive hands and booming footsteps, didn't exist in the real world, but they were very real to her day night. She could hear them stomping outside her window, their shadows stretching across the walls of her room. She imagined them peering in with glowing eyes, waiting for her to fall asleep. During the day, she envisioned them hiding behind the hills, crouching low, waiting for the perfect moment to appear. No one else could see them, but their presence was overwhelming to her. Her parents thought it was just a phase. "It's your imagination, Lila," her mother would say, brushing her hair gently. "There are no giants." Her father chuckled, ruffling her hair. "One day, you'll grow up and forget all about them." But Lila never forgot. As she grew older, the giants didn't fade. They became more vivid, more detailed, and more menacing. Their footsteps grew heavier, their whispers more persistent. And so Lila changed. She avoided open spaces, choosing instead to stay within the safety of her home. She painted the windows black, so she wouldn't see their shadows creeping in at night. She rarely ventured outside unless absolutely necessary. The villagers whispered about her odd behavior, calling her the girl afraid of nothing, because they never saw her flinch at storms or wild animals. But they didn't know the giants she feared weren't imaginary to her. They were everywhere. One day, a traveling storyteller came to the village. His name was Alden, and he was known for spinning tales that could make people laugh, cry, or see the world differently. He set up in the village square, where people gathered eagerly, sitting on overturned barrels and wooden crates, eager for an evening of stories. Lila hesitated at her doorstep, her fingers clutching the hem of her sleeves. The village square was an open space. The giants would be watching, but something inside her urged her forward, a quiet voice that whispered of change. With careful steps, she made her way to the gathering, standing at the farthest edge, hidden in the shadows. Alden began his story. Long ago, there was a young woman who feared monsters. These monsters didn't exist, but in her mind, they were real. She lived her life in their shadow, always running, always hiding, until one day, she realized something extraordinary. The monsters weren't chasing her. They were a part of her. They represented her fears, her worries, her insecurities. And the moment she stopped running, they vanished. Lila froze. It was as if Alden had seen into her soul. Could it be? Were the giants in her mind not chasing her, but instead reflecting her own fears? That night, Lila sat in her darkened room, heart pounding. The giants were near. She could feel them. Their breath was the wind outside, their shadows shifting in the moonlight. But for the first time, she didn't pull the blankets over her head or close her eyes to shut them out. Instead, she whispered, "Why are you here?" Silence filled the room. The air felt different, as if something had shifted. The giants did not roar. They did not step forward. They simply stood, watching, and then, slowly, they began to fade. The next morning, Lila did something she hadn't done in years. She opened her windows. The sunlight poured in, warm and golden, chasing away the shadows that had clung to her walls. She stepped outside, her bare feet pressing into the grass. The wind carried the scent of the fields, fresh and alive. The giants were still there. She could sense them, but they no longer loomed over her. She walked farther than she ever had before, past the village, toward the hills where she had always imagined the giants hid. With every step, she felt lighter. The fear still existed, but it no longer controlled her. The giants were a part of her, but they did not define her. In time, Lila became the village storyteller herself. She sat where Alden once had, weaving tales of bravery and transformation. And when children asked why she smiled so brightly, she simply said, "Because I made peace with my giants." And so, the girl who once lived in fear became the woman who helped others face their own. The end.
Thanks for your company. Like and subscribe for more stories.